Jason. Welcome to our office. We're at 123 East Main Street, right next to two down from City Cafe. This is the Murphy building. It's been in Murfreesboro, or it was built in the early 1900s. If you look over here, here's an actual photograph that's blown up. We are in this building. You can see it's like a dirt road. There's actually a stagecoach right here in front of the building, and City Cafe would be like right here. So that picture was taken in 1904. So building's been around for almost 120 years.
Blake Pro, president of Synergy Insurance. I have lived in Murfreesboro for going on 20 years now. I have been in the insurance industry going on 13 years, and married. My wife is a school teacher. I have two beautiful young daughters, ages 8 and 2. That my oldest goes to school here in Murfreesboro, and we absolutely love it here.
And who do you have sitting beside you?
I'm Jason Shields. I've worked with Blake for the last 13 years. We started Synergy Insurance last year, and been in the industry for about 20 years now. Married, 2 kids that are in high school. Really love being in insurance and trying to help people protect what's important to them.
Why does somebody get into insurance? How do you do that?
I don't know that people don't grow up wanting to be an insurance agent per se. I think you kind of get recruited into it. Most of the time at an early age, a lot of people that are in sales are looking for a steady career, and insurance is pretty recession proof. So I think that's why people kind of get into it for a lot of different reasons, but mainly stability and want to help people protect their stuff.
Now, when did you guys start working together?
That was early 2010, I believe. Jason actually hired me, plucked me away. I don't know if you remember H.H. Gregg back in the day, but I've been in commission only sales since I was 17 years old. It's actually all I've ever known. And Jason actually stepped in to purchase some appliances from me one day, and we kind of connected and on a different level and had some great conversation, and he brought me in for an interview, and the rest is kind of history.
And Synergy, you all came up with the name. You started this as a brand new business. Tell me about that and how that came about.
That was the hardest part, right? Getting everything together, what you need to do to start a business is one thing, but coming up with the name and your brand and the face was really kind of difficult. Kind of kept us up at night for a long period of time, trying to rack our brain and thinking like, okay. And then once we figured out, understanding the definition of synergy and what that actually is, Jason used his ability to actually draw up what you see above us here, and that's sort of the face of our brand, and we're really proud of it. If you drive by our office, you see it at any point in time. It's completely lit up blue. We kind of wanted to use that to bring some attention to Murfreesboro in Middle Tennessee for MTSU colors, and we think it really pops, and have been really pleasantly happy with the brand.
The word synergy, what does that have to do with insurance and people's needs?
The definition is it's like 2 or more forces coming together to make something better. So hopefully that's what me and Blake have done so far. But it's just really about like teamwork and working together and just trying to make things better.
So you guys are a small business. How many employees do you have?
Total counting ourselves, we're at 5 at the moment.
Okay. And you're growing.
We are.
We are. So we have myself and Blake, and then we have a customer service support manager, Chastity, and then we have 2 other agents, Greg, who we've worked with in the past for, I guess, well over 10 years, and then Jerry, who joined us last year, and it's his first year in insurance. And we are looking to expand.
We are hiring.
Mm-hmm. Good to know. So tell me about the whole downtown. Why did you come downtown and this building that you chose?
Well, the building was special because it has a lot of history. I think this building was built in right around the 1900 time range. We have a picture on the wall over there of an actual photograph of a stagecoach in front of the building. It started off as a doctor's office for Dr. Murphy, who Murfreesboro is named after. You know, even Al Gore worked in this building back in the 80s, so it's just got a whole lot of history. We love the address. You can't get more American than 123 Main Street. And just, we kind of liked the flow of the office, how it's updated, but you can still see the original architecture. So it just kind of felt like home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and when people think Synergy Insurance, we want them to think community, right? And that's kind of how we felt viewing properties and coming downtown Murfreesboro. Is it just seems like one great tight-knit community.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, the business owners really try to support each other. A lot of camaraderie, and you know, I think everybody just tries to support and help everybody out around here. So I think that's why we like it here so much on Main Street.
Mm-hmm. What do people need to know if they're thinking about shopping around for insurance and what you offer?
I think first and foremost, know your agent. You know, post-COVID, it speaks to that more than ever for small business, right? So, you know, anybody can hop on Amazon and buy an item, or you can actually come down to Kelton's and purchase a product down here on the square and support the small business, because a lot of them took a big hit during COVID. And we kind of, Jason and I took a step back working for a big corporate entity and said, man, we see a huge opportunity for small business and for people to come together in the small business industry. So knowing your agent, having a local agent, making sure they're reviewing your policies on a regular basis, on an annual basis, 6 months, make sure you have that touch point with your agent and be able to know who they are, know where to find them. It's not all about just having coverage and calling an 800 number for a claim. If something happens to one of Jason's customers on a Friday night at 6 p.m. and they have a busted water heater and they call him to try to figure out what to do before they call the 800 claims number so it doesn't hurt them year over year filing claims. And not a lot of people know that. So we try to educate our clients, not just whether we're helping them or not, whether there was somebody else. I'll have people call me asking questions about something that's on their policy with State Farm or Farm Bureau, whomever, and I'm always happy to pick up the phone, answer those questions, to make sure they're making a conscious decision on whether to file a claim, whether to call the police for an accident, or whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm. That's good advice.
Yeah, the only thing I would add is, you know, with insurance, like any commodity, there are three things to think about: price, which a lot of consumers do think about, and it's super important. But you've got the product and you got the service as well. So I don't want to buy something necessarily to protect my most important assets and try to get a cheap version of it. So price is important, making sure you're getting the right value, but also, you know, the claims process and service, that's what you really need when it comes down to insurance. Other than that, you're just getting a piece of paper that you're never going to use. So I would just advise people to make sure that they're getting good service and a good product, not just trying to get the cheapest price.
So how do people get in touch with you and find you? They just walk upstairs?
Well,
Call you?
so we do have customers that walk in, but you know, our website's www.insuresynergy.com. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter,
Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
working on TikTok.
most
Oh.
social media.
You can hop on Google, just check out our reviews,
Okay.
and find a lot of information on the internet, just researching us, and there's a lot of information on our website, as Jason said,
Mm-hmm.
and different ways to get in contact with us and connect with us through there, and that'll come straight to our email, and we'll be able to reach out to you and try to help.
And I've heard you've had some pretty cool parties up here for your customers, your clients. Or one.
Jason's
one
the
really
party
cool.
planner. Jason's the party planner. I just try to bring some of the people in, and he comes up with great ideas for event names, and really kind of give all the credit to Jason on creating the party atmosphere here. We like to try to bring community together. We typically try to do at least 5 or 6 events a year up here, and just bring people together, bring them downtown on the square. Maybe they come here and have dinner first. Maybe they go to a boutique and do some shopping and stop by and enjoy the event and each other's company.
Well, thank y'all.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming out. We appreciate you.
Hey, Blake again. Wanted to share this photo with you we have in our office here. So with the surrender of World War II, the general, his wife is actually a Rutherford County native, so they decided to actually host a big parade in downtown Murfreesboro. The funny thing is, they get halfway through the parade and the actual vehicle breaks down. So then they have a group of people get behind the vehicle to push the vehicle through the rest of the parade. And if you look just right up this direction, this is actually our office right up here. You can see the parade and everything. That is a pretty awesome capture there.